News.
We'll speak now to Dr. CathrineJansson-Boyd, a consumer psychologist from Anglia Ruskin University who specialises in environmentally friendly consumption. And first of all, Doctor, would putting up the price be the trigger that will change people's habits on something like this?
Well, we did see a change in behaviour when they actually added a charge for the plastic bags in the first sort of run for it. And it will probably put some people off. However, it's not likely to put everyone off, because we do still actually see that consumers purchase plastic bags when they go shopping, especially if they forget. Not everybody's got into the habit of bringing one with them. And what's quite interesting is that what we have seen, and seems to work really well, is in retail environments where they don't put the bags out at all. There are no bags to buy. You have to ask for them, as they are still on sale. It seemed to trigger a bit of an embarrassment, which is quite a strong emotional response for consumers. And we do know from a lot of studies that if they experience high levels of emotions, they won't repeat that particular behaviour again if the feelings is of embarrassment.
Common sense would suggest if you're charging a fiver for every bag, very quickly, they're not going to be passing on.
No, probably not, especially not the quality of the bags that's currently there, because they're not really reusable. So in an ideal world, we'll kind of pack them up and take them with us every time and time and again. Unless you buy the bags for life, which are a bit more expensive, consumers don't seem to hang on to them. So increasing the charge will probably reduce the number of people who are indeed actually using them. But there are other strategies that can be implemented to try to deter consumers. Like I said, don't put them out in the first place. Make sure people have to ask for them, and then they're much less likely to continue to use them.
So the evidence seems to be that people's attitudes are certainly changing, but their behaviour doesn't necessarily go hand in hand with that.
Now, yes, this is a common problem that we have. We do find, if we're doing studies on this, that somewhere in the region of 60 to 75% will say, oh no, I'm very environmental, I want to do the right thing, and this is really good, increase prices, put in other kind of interventions. But then when we're actually looking at their behaviours, especially the purchase behaviours, we actually find that it's only about 20% of these people who reportedly have very high environmental attitudes that actually purchase things that are good for environment. And this is a problem. So we're being persuaded by all these kind of media attention that we need to be more pro-environmentally aware, and we buy into it. But we're creatures of habits. We like to do what we usually do. And if it's too much of an inconvenience, people simply won't go there and change their behaviours. So therefore, we need to kind of change it for them. And one strategy could be indeed to put the prices up, or alternatively take the bags away, make them feel awkward. So that's an effort to actually using them.
There's also the issue of packaging itself, what you put in the bags. Some supermarket chains are already doing the paper bag model, and that seems to be relatively popular. But if you just put that out everywhere, that will change habits quite fast.
It would change habits quite fast. The problem that we have, of course, again, is the paper bags aren't that robust, and we need to be careful with what we're actually implementing, because if everybody continues to use paper all the time, then that will also have an impact on the environment, which isn't great. So it's about getting the right kind of balancing act, and which can be quite difficult to do. Of course, the best thing would be if consumers really have a very strong conviction that they need to be pro-environmental, because again, we know that very, very strongly held attitudes are more closely aligned with behavioural results. And then we might start seeing that people actually do engage in a different kind of purchase strategy.
It's very good of you to join us, Dr. CathrineJansson-Boyd. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.